Hi, Jules Cruise Companion. I've done a lot of videos that are tours of staterooms or cabins on a cruise ship. So if you want to know what they look like, go and have a look at some of my old videos. But in this vlog, I will just talk through what are the components of a cruise ship cabin or a stateroom. A stateroom or a cabin on the cruise ship is the one that you purchase for the length of that cruise. It can be inside with no windows, it can be an ocean view with windows, it could be an obstructed ocean view where there has a big window but there is something like a piece of ship equipment like a lifeboat covering the window area. Then you have got a balcony suite, so that is a room with a little extension that you can walk out through a door, and then you've got a suite which normally has a lounge room area or a mini suite, the larger kind of rooms that have almost separated areas, and the suites can often have a bathtub. There are cruise staterooms that have walk-in showers, other ones have step-in tubs. They are getting fewer and far between, thank goodness, with refits. It's more a walk-in type of shower recess, but mostly when you have your bathroom area, it's going to have a step up because all of the plumbing underneath is going to require a little bit of a step. So that's why you have a step when you go into a bathroom on a cruise ship. The bed configuration can either be a single bed, the two single beds pushed together to make a queen size bed, a settee or a sofa may pull out to make another bed, or a bunk can come from the roof down so you can sleep up to 4 people in a cabin. When you have 2 adults, 2 children, that's pretty comfortable, but once you get 3 or 4 adults, it gets a bit squashy. So you do need to have that little bit larger room like a balcony or a suite if you're going to be traveling for a longer period of time with more than 2 adults in a stateroom. For a 3 or 4 night cruise and you're having a girls' night or the guys are having a whatever, having 4 adults in a room for a short period of time is okay, but you have to have some boundaries and some guideline rules. Most cruise companies won't allow you to bring something like a kettle or a heating element of some kind. Some cruise companies do have a little tea making area like in a hotel room, but some companies don't. Most staterooms will have a refrigerator. Most staterooms will have a hairdryer, for example, but they are often hardwired in to the electrics. There will be a desk area, there will be a little seat where you can sit and do your makeup. There will be storage areas. Sometimes there may be buffet type boxes where you can sit on them, but you open them up and there's a storage inside. You can store things underneath the bed. There will be cupboards. There's always a safe to keep your private documents as safe as possible. There is always going to be a life vest in your stateroom, and that's really, really important. And behind your door is going to be the instructions to what's called your muster station. So your safety, when you first come on a boat, you do a muster drill. Muster, be just coming together, or mustering together. And so that will have the instructions of where your stateroom is, what the route is to get to your muster station, which is the collected area where if we needed to get off the boat into life crafts and be evacuated, that would be your muster station. You get registered when you come onto the boat that you've had this drill, this information and knowledge. So in case of emergency, you know where to go in an emergency. And if there was an emergency and you got to your muster station, they would scan you off so that they would know who is around and who is in a safe environment if we do need to be evacuated. So behind your door in your stateroom, familiarize yourself with that signage, because it's really, really important. In case of emergency, bring your a light covering, a jumper of some kind, a hat, and your medications. They are the important things to take with you in an emergency. So if you hear the emergency evacuation alarm, and that only happens in a real emergency, and that is the 7 short blasts and the 1 long blast. So if you hear that, different companies will give you different instructions, but the basic principle would be get your life jacket, get your coverall, your jumper, your sweater, a hat and your medications, and move to your muster station. One of the important things that gets drilled into you quite literally the minute that you get onto the boat. Other things that could be in your stateroom, in your bar fridge, in your mini fridge, there may be a little alcohol collection. On Princess or P&O, I think I get a mini bar. On Carnival here, I do not get a mini bar, so I have to bring my own drinks. There is often complimentary water or bottles of water to purchase. There in the bathroom, there of course is glasses for you to, when you're brushing your teeth, and rinse your mouth out. What is in a stateroom? It's a hotel on the water. So anything that you would experience in a hotel on land would be almost what you would experience in a hotel here on the water. It's just absolutely perfect. So there is mirrors, there is lights, there is TVs. The TVs have very limited shows, probably only about 12 channels depending on the company. The international things is like Fox News or something like that. Occasionally there'll be ESPN. There will be a channel that has the vision from the front of the boat. There will be like a channel that has got information about shore excursions and the shops on board and that type of thing. And there will be several different channels that will be running movies on different schedules. So if you want to have a nice lazy day in your room and watch TV, I think there will even be a music channel. So yeah, just whatever you want to do on your cruise, your little stateroom is your home away from home. You will love it. If you've never been on a cruise, come and have the experience. Let me know down below if you have been on a cruise and you did enjoy it and are going to book on another one. This is Julie Jules Cruise Companion, trying to inspire you to come on a cruise. It's just like a hotel, but in the middle of the ocean.